I always get asked, when did I start in property? I never knew what to say, but now I can say that it was 19 years old. Now, I was raised in a council estate in Highgate in Birmingham. And at 19 years old, my mum got married and she wanted to move out of that masonette and move in with the husband. Now, at the time, I didn't want to move in with the husband and I wanted to buy the property. So I says, Mum, why don't we just buy the masonette? But at the time, she didn't have the money, the know-how, or the knowledge, or the information, because that kind of information wasn't around in the 80s. So that's when I said that I started thinking about property. But then I bought my first property when I was around 23 or 24 years old, which was a one-bedroom flat in Aston. And I bought that property. And then in then I became self-employed, became a business owner from the age of, in 2013. 2013, I started my first business, which was a t-shirt printing business. Then I started to do sales and consultancy and personal branding. Now, if you follow me on social media, you will see all of my old YouTube videos. And if you scroll down to Instagram, you'll see my old posts. In 2015, I made my first 6 figures. And that was doing personal branding, teaching sales coaching. And at the time, I used to teach business owners, basically consultants, coaches and mentors. I taught them how to sell high ticket services. So I would teach them how to sell their high ticket service for £3,000 or more within 6 weeks or less. And that was called Sales and Six Mastery. Now from that, I had really great group mentoring programs, masterminds. Gosh, I did Facebook advertising, YouTube, Instagram ads, even Periscope. Now, if you know about Periscope, this is years ago. So I was on Periscope every single day. And then in 2019, I kind of wanted this transition out of the online world. So I decided that I wanted to start a supported living business. And I guess that's when you could say the property journey kind of started. Because with supported living, we have to lease properties. Now, it's so popular, you might hear about rent to rent, that's really popular. Now at the time in 2019, I had no idea what rent to rent was. All I did was literally call up estate agents needing a property that I could house my young people in. So yes, I leased the property from a landlord through an estate agent, not knowing it was actually called a property strategy. So I guess that was my first type of property strategy. So I started my supported living business in 2019. That was for young people that were leaving care. And then in 2021, I transitioned into becoming CQC registered, which is providing care and support for adults that have got mental health needs. And that's my main business now, okay? My main business now. Now, in 2023, in February, I bought a flat. Now, that was basically a turnkey. It didn't need any renovation. I got my own solicitors, I got my own broker. And basically, I hired a estate agent who then found the tenant. So the tenant's been in there, paying me very, very good rent, by the way. Very, very good rent. So that's my first passive income. And at the same time, simultaneously, I bought my 3-bedroom residential home. So I did both of those at the same time in 2023. And I think back at the journey, I think to myself, well, gosh, it kind of happened quickly in terms of me buying 2 properties at the same time. But it's something I've always wanted to do because I've used the money that I've earned from my supported living business to fund my properties. And then I've always wanted to do developing. Now, since I've had the savings, I've got the money to do the developing, that's when I decided to work with Steve Hamilton to provide education, training, the knowledge, and to do my developing. And if you follow me on social media, about maybe like February, I started calling myself Petra the Developer. And now I'm going to be developing, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited and I'm proud of myself as well. So this has been a journey from 19 until now that this wasn't planned. It just all happened in sync. And it's a great journey, and that's why I'm sharing this with you, just to share what I'm doing, what my processes are. So yeah, in the next few months, for the rest of the year, you're basically going to see me showing the developments that I'm doing, the refurbs that I'm doing, meeting my contractors, speaking to contractors, all of this stuff, because I want to be able to show you that it's possible if you want to do it. And it just takes grit and money. You need money. You need money to do this. I'm not one of these kind of people that are going to say, oh no, you can do it with £1,000. No, you can't. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. Take care. Bye-bye.